Hello, everybody. It is me, the Maestro of Mania, Manik, from the Collective Occult. I think we are on number 5. Exciting, exciting, exciting. So glad you guys could join me today in this video. Hopefully you'll get as much out of it as I did preparing for it. I got some funny stuff to talk about. We're going to talk about a kid who almost drowned because of a spider in their car. Uh, I got a little picture lined up of what I was talking about last week with After School Satan. If you guys follow us on Instagram, if you follow the Collective Occult on Instagram, you probably seen the photo I posted in the stories. And I'll probably touch base a little bit on what we have coming up in the future. In the future, I mean like the next week or so, because we don't plan that much more far ahead than that without not telling anyone. Which means we have plans. We're just not going to tell you yet, unless it's like a week or two away. In which case, we want you to know about it. Because if you didn't know about it, then it wouldn't be exciting. And we want it to be exciting. And excitement is obviously, and building suspense, especially, is obviously all things I'm very good at. Ha! Yeah, on that note, I'm gonna switch this over and show you guys this picture. And I'm gonna talk a little bit more about this program. So here's the after school Satan logo. And I mean, this little guy's adorable. His dapper hair, his little it's a cane, but it looks like a candy cane, like a Christmas candy cane. He's in a nice little suit. You know, the devils usually dress nice. I don't know what's up with this cloudy eye. That's strange, right? Yeah, this is the logo you'll see for that program, that after school Satan club. Uh, the guy, a nice little Behemoth. Is that how you say the thing's name? I don't know, but this after school club, like I said, trying to get approved in Greensboro, definitely not going to happen. I don't know if you guys can see it on the video, but he's wearing like a graduation cap too, and the little the little tail that they have. It's hilarious. It's hilarious to me. If you tuned in last episode, the organization is part of the Satanic Temple, right? But they're funded by this nonprofit organization called Reason Alliance. As if they're not theistic, this is kind of what I was saying last episode. It's strange to use a symbol of a theistic religion. You know, Satan's definitely that sort of symbol. It'll definitely provoke feelings of I don't want to say fear, but but negative connotation on any particular group of people who are just so happen to be, Christian. It's Satan. He's got an overbite and a twirly mustache, which I just find funny and adorable. And you know, if I die and go to hell and Satan's dressed like this, it's gonna be a good time. So speaking of dying, I got a little video I got queued up. There was I don't know if it was a young man, a young lady. Someone was, I think, driving on their way to school in Greensboro, of all places. Again, this is my second news story I found out of Greensboro. Uh, they crashed into a river. I think it was a river or a lake, because there was a spider in their car. Uh, and I wanted to just talk about this a little bit because I thought it was hilarious. First of all, I think some people have uh, a overblown fear of spiders and probably just bugs in general. But this is probably what happened here. This is North Carolina, you guys. You can probably not like bugs, right? You don't want them crawling on you. You get a little freaked out when they're around. But to put your own life in danger because there's a bug in your car, and then you actually end up wrecking your car. I mean, dude, first of all, there's only two types of poisonous spiders in North Carolina, and that's a black widow and a brown recluse. And I there's not very many. Most of the time you get bit by these spiders, you survive. There's people who get bit by black widows and survive. There's people who die, yeah, of course, but generally those are the worst case scenarios. Like, and those are the only two spiders that can kill you in this state. You know, there's treatments if you get bit by a black widow spider. I've even heard of some cases of people getting bitten and just being sent home because they're healthy. Nothing's really happening to them. They might have some severe swelling, probably feel nauseous, sick, body sore, body aches, because you have an immune reaction to it. I think that the brown recluse spider bites are probably worse than the black widow, unless like your black widow bite gets infected. But I mean, that could be any bug bite. But I think with brown recluse is if you don't get it treated fast enough, the venom in their bite causes necrosis. I think that's the word, where it eats away at your flesh and dissolves your flesh. So in some certain extreme cases, what they actually have to do is something called lancing, where they cut a hole out of your skin to remove the whole infected area where it's getting all crazy and the venom's building up. But yeah, um, if you're a young, healthy person, I wouldn't imagine that you have too much to worry about if you get bit by a spider. And to be honest with you, the odds of you coming in contact with a black widow, they like dark, damp places. I've seen them underneath houses before. Um, I've never encountered one in my house. I've never encountered one in my car. I've picked up things like out in the woods and found them underneath it, or popped open they got like a where they check your water meter at your house, pull that open. I've seen one in there before, but I don't think I've ever even seen a brown recluse. I think those obviously black widows are pretty distinct. They have the hourglass, red hourglass on them. I think the females do. I'm actually not 100% sure if the males do or not. Maybe it's a smaller spot. And then brown recluses have like this fiddle-looking marking on them. But generally, what you're going to see around here is like a wolf spider or a jumping spider, and they're the iffy ones, right? The jumping spiders, because they seem aggressive. Um, Everything else just kind of runs away. It doesn't want you to fuck with it. It doesn't want to be fucked with. But for some reason, jumping spiders, they just hop, 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 hop. You can kind of provoke them, and they'll like look at you and size you up and shit. That's a little freaky. Not gonna kill you though. Might scare you a little bit. That may be what happened to this person. Um, so yeah, without further ado, let's check out this little clip. The way this news anchor describes this is pretty funny.
Greensboro fires say
here we
a
go.
teen driver is safe after crashing their car into Lake Townsend.
They're safe,
911 call
luckily.
showed the teen got distracted by a spider while driving and went over the bridge on Church Street this morning.
Just run off down there? It just, a spider was coming at me and I... Oh.
It was coming at
There
them
was a spider in the car.
as if it was hunting them down.
I am fine other than emotionally a mess.
The hazmat team
An
was
emotional
on scene to
mess.
help prevent oil and gas from contaminating the lake.
Oh, they got
Now,
hazmat called.
investigation.
Nice.
Greensboro
Not because of the spider, but because of the oil and stuff from the car being more dangerous to the environment than the actual spider. So the human ended up doing more damage than the... Look, like I said, people have an irrational fear. I find a spider in my car every once in a while, and I'm just like, oh, there's a spider. You're not going to survive in here, spider, because there's no food in here. And in the back of my mind, yeah, sure, I'm like, I hope this thing doesn't start crawling on me, because it still sucks if you get bit by something, anything. Get bit by a horsefly. I mean, get bit by a fucking tick, bro. That could suck. You could get Lyme disease from those like Lone Star ticks and shit like that, and then you get like in some cases like allergic to red meat and shit. But this is hilarious. They're like they said they're an emotional mess. I wonder if that was because of the spider or if driving into a lake was more traumatizing. because I'd be a little bit more concerned about the lake, right? If I saw the spider, I wouldn't go, "Ah, spider, I have to kill you by driving into this lake. You must die. I'm going to drown both of us. If you're going to be in this car with me, we both must go. You won't hurt anybody ever again." Even though that's like how Spider-Man got his powers in Marvel. They got bit by a spider. So what if like this spider bit you while you were driving this car and you got like spider powers, but instead you drove into a lake? Luckily, no one was hurt, right? Otherwise, they'd be seeing after school Satan here. So I thought this was hilarious. Like I said, I think it's just funny to me because spiders don't really bother me. Um, you know, I enjoy like tarantula videos and stuff. I follow this page on YouTube called Exotic Layers, and this dude just has like he has to have close to 100 tarantulas. It's awesome. Tarantulas are fucking cool, man. The way they move, the way they behave, and yeah, I don't know if anybody's ever like dealt with a tarantula before, but it's neat, man. They it feels like they have like little tiny hands at the end of their legs, so when they're crawling on you, it feels like there's a hand grabbing you. It's neat. It feels fucking strange, but not spooky, not scary. Snakes are definitely more scary. So yeah, I'm glad I could share that with you guys. I hope you got a hoot out of it. Yeah. So like I just keep you guys updated. Collective Occult is having a rehearsal on Friday. So we'll be doing some fun stuff then. We've been at it, man. Wrote another song last Friday. We'll probably keep working on that in particular song again, just to parse it out and keep the creative juices going. We'll probably start on some other stuff, do some filming, take some pictures. We've got this release of "We Want You" coming out with Rob from Aciety on May 20th. So this is just "We Want You." If you guys heard the one with Dustin, it's just Rob's laying down that second verse for us. He's doing his own part there. So everything we've heard about "We Want You" has been very positive, so we thank you guys for that. We hope you'll check this out. We actually are going to be spending our last day with Chaos, our current bass player. He'll be heading out to Nantucket soon, so he's taking the job out there. It will be a temporary thing. He'll be back right in time for October Halloween time, which, as I'm sure you could tell, is our favorite holiday. We like to keep things spooky, so if you guys want to see us play somewhere or have any booking opportunities for us, go to our website and send us an email. You can drop a comment. You can find us on Instagram. Give us a direct message there. But if you go to our website and just leave us an email for some booking opportunities, you got any questions for us? You had a shitty day, and you want to fucking vent to somebody, go to our email, man, and shoot us a message. You got any questions for me that I can answer on this show? I'd love to do that. I didn't do any questions last time. I didn't line any up this time either. Uh, yeah, I need some more questions. So if you guys have any more, shout them out. They could be as crazy or as dumb as any as yeah. Oh, I will be on the Smoking Hour podcast here, hopefully in the near future. If you don't know what the Smoking Hour podcast is, it is with Vincent Rains and Stephen Midnight from Midnight Massacre. They have their own little podcast where they just light up a cigar and talk about life. And I have the pleasure of hopefully joining them here sometime soon over the summer. So I'll keep you guys posted on that. So if you're enjoying these talks, you get to hear me talk a little bit more shit with somebody else, bouncing some ideas off me and me to them. You should go check out Midnight Massacre if you haven't. They're an awesome band. I've listened to they've got some songs on YouTube that I've listened to. I have yet to be able to see them live. But I look forward to doing that, hopefully really, really soon. And yeah, if you guys, you know, I hope everybody has a great weekend or a great week. This will probably come out on Monday. So, yeah, awesome. Give us a like, give us a subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.